that is predominantly infectious to one where non-communicable diseases dents family budgets. Diabetes, I beg your pardon, is one such communicable disease that affects children and adults alike. How much will it cost you to live with diabetes? Dr. Mombasa Road speaks to a physician on this first part of your health budget on what it costs to live with diabetes.
Many of us are now accustomed to the fact that the availability and quality of healthcare services depends on one's ability to pay. Those that bear the brunt of this disparity are people with chronic ailments like diabetes.
To see a doctor, depending on where you're seeing a doctor, if it is in the mission hospital, maybe 500 shillings. If you're in a small dispensary or a health center, you might even pay for a card for 20 shillings. If you're going to higher centers, you pay upwards of 2,000, 3,000. That's just consultation.
This is just the beginning, especially for someone newly diagnosed with diabetes. Let's look at what other costs would look like.
We have to do a random blood sugar, which again the cost depends from 50 shillings in the smaller centers to upwards of 500 shillings per visit. We have to check whether the kidneys are okay. The cost again will range from 700 shillings in the mission centers and maybe public sector to upwards of 2,500 in the main hospitals. Occasionally in bigger centers, we have to screen the heart to see whether there's any level of damage that has happened.
And these are just but a few of the baseline tests that may be required.
So when we look at that, we are talking about an entry package of upward of between 3,000 to even 15,000 in the smaller centers to the tertiary centers.
Not yet. That is not all.
Medication again is either are you using tablets, are you using insulin?
Let's take an example of metformin, one of the medicines used in diabetes. It is in tablet form.
The cost of this is around 10 shillings per tablet. So if you're taking 2 tablets per day, that's 20 shillings. If you're taking 4 tablets, that is 40 shillings. Medicine can range in the smaller centers per month. The cost can be up around 1,000 if you're just on oral medicine. In the higher centers, maybe even 5,000, 6,000.
This, even if under an insurance cover, may still leave you exposed.
The private insurance, yes, they do cover diabetes and hypertension, but you know that the costs, they also have a limit to how much. So if supposing your outpatient limit is 50,000 and you're spending 5,000 per month, that is just on medicine. If you add the test, maybe within 2-3 months, you've already depleted your cover.
Fortunately, there are options of different brands of medication.
The cheaper ones are likely to have a bit of more side effects, but they work. So they're cheaper. You can get, you can use maybe 500 to 1,000 shillings per month. But now we have newer medicine that have come up, so the cost can be upwards of 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 per month.
From this cost of medicine and initial tests, diabetes may cost at least 10,000 shillings per month. What of insulin? What about the cost of managing complications like kidney failure?
This particular insulin in places where it's subsidized is around 1,500.
We look at all this next time on your health budget. Dr. Mombasa Road, KTN News.